Hey folks, we are here today at Foxland Harbor in Gallatin, Tennessee, and we're going to be taking a walkthrough of this townhome, which is a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2312 square foot home. It is a zero lot line property, which means that you don't have to take care of the exterior of the home or the grounds maintenance. That's all taken care of by your HOA fee every month, which is awesome. If you're not familiar, this is just down the street from the Tennessee Grasslands Country Club. There's also a golf course located just right around the edges of this. It's a really, really nice area. And on that note, my name is Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. Let's go ahead and take a walkthrough of this beautiful townhome here in Foxland Harbor in Gallatin, Tennessee.
Okay, so here we are out front. We're going to take a quick look at the street here. Now, right down that street down there is where there is the Reverie Point condominium complex, and that's also where the country club, the Tennessee Grasslands Country Club, is as well. But this is a little sort of like line of townhomes. This is the villas section of Foxland Harbor. And this property that we're looking at today is connected to one other right next to it. So it's not like a line of 4 townhomes, it's just the 2. So you do have an end unit, which is great. Have a little bit more light and whatnot, natural light that will come into the house as a result of that, especially in this office area that you will see, and the downstairs full bath as well. As a result of being on this side like that, you're able to get some more natural light into the place, which is great. So this is a 3-bed, 3-bath, as mentioned before. And if you're not familiar with the Foxland Harbor area, man, it is a really, really, really nice area, especially because, like I said, you do have the country club right there. You have the golf course that surrounds the neighborhood as well. That adds a lot to it for sure. But also, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, with the HOA fee, there's a lot that's sort of covered by that here at Foxland Harbor, especially for the villas. You have a $450 monthly fee, okay, which is pretty high, but you do have a lot done for you as a result. You do have the exterior maintenance, the grounds maintenance of the home. There is an insurance that is sort of bundled into that, as well as your internet. So all of that is covered by your HOA fee, and there are a number of community amenities here at Foxland Harbor as well. There's a common clubhouse, fitness center, obviously the golf course is right there, pool. There's underground utilities in the whole neighborhood, walking trail, sidewalk, things of that nature. And man, they do a really good job of keeping it in great shape. So it's a very nice area to live. If you're curious about the schools, so it is zoned for Jack Anderson Elementary School, and then Station Camp Middle School and High School. So you're kind of getting 2 out of the 3 station camps here, and then Jack Anderson Elementary as well. So you have the pantry right there next to this open concept with the kitchen and the living dining room area. I didn't go into all of the things that I would normally go into because this is a resale. So this is not new construction. And I didn't want to, invade the privacy of the homeowner here any more than I already was by putting her home out on the internet. You do have a nice gas range here, which is always great. And as far as the heating and cooling, speaking of gas, you do have central heat and central air cooling in this as well, and the double electric oven as well, which is really nice. Now, one thing that you will notice in a second here, we are going to head out to the back porch, which is really lovely, and there's a decent amount of trees that sort of line the back of it. Now you do have homes, and they are visible, and especially in the winter time, it's fall right now as of recording the video, but in the fall, winter time, you're going to have the leaves fall off the trees. So this is an important thing to remember for any home that you're going to live in that has trees lined in the back, is you may not have the same level of privacy in, about half the year that you will have during the summertime, when there's actually leaves on the trees. So just keep that in mind when you're purchasing any sort of home that has trees lined in the back. If there's going to be another set of homes behind the trees, you're going to be saying hello to your neighbors for about half the year, a little bit more than you would in an instance where those leaves are up. Now there you go. There you can see those homes are pretty far away. It's not like it's a huge issue or anything. And plus, when it starts getting cold outside, how much do you want to be hanging out on your back porch anyways? But it is very nice and elevated. As you can see, it does stand up a little bit of a hill there. And this row of homes, all these townhome villas right here, have a very similar structure in that it almost feels like there should be a basement or like a level below this. There is some sort of crawl space area down there, but it's not like a proper basement or anything like that. But it does sit up pretty high off of the ground, considering that this is the first floor. So that hill, you sort of see that a lot here in Tennessee because it is very hilly. Sometimes that ends up with a walkout basement or a garage that might be around the back. Not so in this case, where there is basically just like a big crawl space area down there, and there's no actual basement. So here we are in the primary bedroom. We do have a bit of a raised ceiling here, as you can see. Makes it feel nice and spacious. Connected right here as well to the primary bathroom. You do have dual vanities on the inside here, and a very nice walk-in shower as well, and a walk-in closet, which we will see in a second. Plenty of room for your needs. Now, as we walk through the primary bedroom, there's a couple things that I wanted to mention as well, which is that this property, the roof on the outside was installed in 2024. Okay, so stuff like the roof and whatnot is something that's going to be taken care of by that HOA fee. You do have a bundled insurance policy, but you're still going to need a individual insurance policy as well, as you will with any property. But a lot of that stuff is going to be covered by that insurance policy. And like we said already, the maintenance of all this stuff is something that is taken care of by the HOA. And it seems like this HOA does a pretty good job of actually responding to its residents. That is an important thing to know because, as some of you may already know, HOAs sometimes can be very difficult to deal with. But okay, let's go ahead and take a walk upstairs. As you did notice, the primary bed is on the first floor. You also have that, what would usually be, like a guest bed up front on the first floor as well. But you do have the third bedroom upstairs, which is straight ahead. We'll take a look at that in a second. But you also have this very nice loft area over here as well. So it gives you a little extra space for, if that person who's living upstairs wants a little living room of their own. There you go. There's your space right there, which is really great. And there's also a full bath up here as well. So 3 beds, 3 full baths. Each person living in the home gets their own domain if they want it. Whatever your situation is, that makes sense. And here we have the lovely Santa Claus. Just in time for Christmas. He's got his legs crossed and everything. I actually didn't notice that before. But here we are, full bath upstairs. So this home really enables the people living in it to have a lot of their own privacy, do their own thing. And for a townhome, that's great. You don't always have 3 beds and 3 baths in a townhome like this, so that's really convenient. Here we are upstairs in the 3rd bedroom. I didn't mention this before when we were in the master, but I really like these wooden dressers and sort of unique pieces that you don't see too often these days. Those don't come with the property unless you want to maybe try and make an offer for it. That's always possible, but either way, I'm a big fan. If you have any interest in this home or any other home in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area, my name is Darren A. Wilson. I am a realtor here. I love working with people who are trying to find the right home or who are looking to sell their home, whatever it may be. So please, you can contact me right here. I also have this down below in the description as well. If you're interested in finding out more deals in the Nashville area, you can also subscribe to my newsletter down below. It's the top link in the description. I do a deal of the week email. I also just kind of talk about things that are going on in the area, give some tips for home buyers and sellers as well. So if you want to sign up for that, it's just right down below in the top of the description. If you want to see more videos like this, I do home tours and I do community tours. You can subscribe to the channel right here, and I will have more coming out every single week of stuff like this. If you want to watch another video, you can check out this one right here, which is a home tour of Pulte's brand new model home at Millstone in Hendersonville, the Valley Brook. So go ahead and check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.